Hey Taurus Rising, this is Astro Dim here, doing the Astro Tarot reading for Taurus Risings for October 2019. I mean 2018. That's interesting. I said 2019 though. Wonder what that means for you guys. Anything happened in October 2019 for any Taurus Risings? I said October 2015 for Aries Risings, so I wonder what that means. Anyways, let's cut the cards. Okay. Excuse my ashy hands. Not really ashy, but they kind of are. Okay. Picking up from the top. Ace of Cups, sweet for you guys of the overall energy. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, okay. Page of Swords, which is Sword Princess. That's what it's called. The Chariot for the third house. Yeah, hopefully y'all can see this. Nine of Cups for the fourth. This shit on my thing. Sorry. Seven of Swords for the fifth. Ten of Cups for the sixth. Okay. Eight of Wands for the seventh. Two of Swords for the eighth. Hermit for the ninth. Eight of Cups for the 10th. Can y'all see that? This is difficult to see. I'll put it up in the camera for you guys to see. Okay. Ace of Swords for the 11th and Four of Swords for the 12th. Okay. I'm just trying to fix the order so you guys can at least see some. Well, it ain't working out for me because these cards are too big. All right. Well, I'll put the cards in front of the camera when needed. Okay. All right. So, Ace of Cups, y'all. For your overall energy, you're having a new emotional beginning. What happened, y'all? What's y'all emotional beginnings all about? You feel like you're starting anew, probably connected to this. Probably connected to this Pluto going direct September 30th, or maybe it's connected to your planet Venus being retrograde. But you have a new attitude, a new emotional beginning, a new perspective that hits you on the emotional spots. And the thing is, it might have hurt to realize that you needed this new beginning, but once you kind of got this new beginning, it really enlightened you in a positive way where you're like, ooh, okay, I see. This could be a new love too, new relationship, whether it's romantic or platonic. So that's nice too. Okay. Let's look at the rest of these cards. You also have a new beginning in your first house, but a new practical beginning, a new financial beginning, possibly. So that's sweet. Word up, right? Um, Ace of Pentacles is great to have. It's in your first house, though, so the house of personality, persona, and appearance. And so you feel like with this new attitude that you have emotionally, that you need to go about things in a different, in a new practical way too. You probably feel something now. You have to bring that into fruition, and you have to plan it out and bring this new beginning and manifest it in the physical and the tangible. You know what I'm saying? So you might feel like you have to do this with your own body, with your appearance. You might have to feel like you have to, I feel this way. I have this new enlightenment. Now I need my persona and personality needs to be different. It's something like that, but it's going to manifest in the physical and help you in a practical way, not just the emotional way. So that's really dope. You have the Sword Princess in your second house, which is also normally would be called the Page of Swords, right? And Page of Swords is like funny. It's kind of like a little dipshit, honestly. Sorry, but the Page of Swords is kind of like stuck in their own thoughts, ready to combat someone. It's one of those people who learns something new and is ready to fight anyone with it because they totally resonate with that new thing. And it's just like a little annoying dipshit, honestly. That's what that energy is. And so you are not an annoying dipshit. You're not. But you may be very stuck in a way of thinking when it comes to, and very combative in that way of thinking when it comes to your self worth, when it comes to your material worth, which may not be too bad. Someone may be trying to tell you that you're not worth of something, not worth something, you're not worthy of something. Someone may be telling you that you shouldn't deserve this raise or this money or whatever, and you are fighting tooth and nail, ready to like chop someone down, telling them, yes, I am worthy, you're not going to tell me different. And that's actually the best way. I would love to see the Sword Princess, aka the Page of Swords. That actually makes me very, very happy to see that card that way. Usually Page of Swords, I'm like, oh God. But the thing is, though, is that it's dope because it's the sword energy, so you actually have some intelligence. You're applying logic and showing people that yes, I deserve this. But again, your attitude, make sure you adjust that. Sword energy is very, very smart, but they can be their attitude needs to be checked sometimes. So be aware of that, okay? Um, Also, to kind of go along with the planets, right? Uranus is in your first house. And so this new practical or financial beginning is gonna like come out of nowhere. Just be like, bam, you know what I mean? Even with this Uranus retrograde. And that's the dope thing, is that Uranus retrograde is you being reflective and introspective with your individuality, with your uniqueness, what makes you different, right? And the thing is that with Uranus being in your first house, you are being introspective and reflective with your uniqueness and differences, but you're also manifesting through that energy too. You're realizing and accepting yourself and realizing the great emotional and practical and financial opportunities you can get through your uniqueness, and you're manifesting things in the physical by working through your eternal. So it's really, really dope, okay? Nothing's in Gemini. Let's talk about Cancer. It's funny. Your third house is ruled by Cancer, and you have the Cancer card, the Chariot. That's really interesting here. You see? And a Chariot is all about pushing forward, pushing ahead, taking charging, literally. You see the Chariot charging towards the castle? That's what you're doing with your communication, since that rules the third house. You're being very in your natural communicative state. Um, when it comes to communication, you're all about pushing how you feel and putting it out there, explaining your emotions almost unapologetically, and letting people realize, kind of almost even manipulating people's emotions, but not to do bad, but to do good. You know what I mean? If you're a good person, of course. So you're really into your natural communicative state at this month, and that's really, really good. This also shows too potential moving. You could be moving not from a different location, as in like a different state, or maybe not even different city, but you're moving communities possibly. You know what I mean? Or considering moving communities, or something like this. In your mind, it's in your thought process. You're communicating it. You're considering it. You may be even checking out different communities too. So let me know if that's true. But whatever you're thinking about doing, you're doing it from your heart, from your soul, from your emotions. But the lovely thing is, it's going to bring you good luck. So that's dope. That's real dope. The fourth house is the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups always is such an interesting energy because, sorry, my microphone. With the Nine of Cups, right? It is great because it's towards the 10, right? And so you're heading towards that emotional fulfillment, which is really, really awesome, right? But it kind of reminds me of kind of like this selfish vibe where you're feeding off of your own emotions to do things, and you're like not really having that emotional fulfillment and sharing that emotional fulfillment with other people. You're just doing it with yourself. You know what I'm saying? You know how a fountain feeds out water, and then it feeds out water from within, like from its own fountain or whatever. I know I can't explain it right, but you get that concept, right? That's what it's kind of reminded me of, is that type of energy. Um, but the beautiful thing about it is with fountains is that your wishes are fulfilled, and you are comfort and happy and satisfied. And so that is lovely. So when it comes to your home, when it comes to your family, when it comes to your emotions, see, I'm feeling a lot. It's an emotional month, but an emotionally fulfilled month for you guys. When it comes to that energy, you are fulfilled. You feel good. You're not at the like extreme happiest, like, but you're satisfied. You know what I mean? That's the vibe that I'm getting. You're not like whoopee and just ready to like run out of your house naked, but you're greatly satisfied with either your home, your family, your emotions, or the potential home that you will have. Since we're talking about this Cancer vibe, I mean this Cancer third house vibe. You know what I mean? So definitely keep that in mind too. Um, But wishes fulfilled is always great though, so that's dope. It's different with, you know, the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups, you're like, that's the type of energy where you feel like running out the house naked because you just feel so invigorated and alive and happy, and your whole family's happy, and like your whole squad is happy. You're just enjoying and rejoicing. And just sitting back like, look what I fucking did. Like that's that real happiness. But this is kind of like, I'm satisfied, I'm good, and there's nothing wrong with that. You get what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with that at all. This is Leo for you, right? Because this Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo. Fourth house is Leo for you. And so the North Node's in Leo. And so you're actually, this is beautiful energy. That means that you're doing your life path. It's really important for you. You're following the life path of the current energy of the life path. You get what I'm saying? You are doing what you're supposed to do, taking care of family, taking care of home, taking care of whoever you live with, and tending to your emotions, understanding your emotions, and kind of breaking down and understanding the private moments within your life, and being satisfied with it, getting the answers that you need and being satisfied with those answers. You get what I'm saying? So that's dope. Very excited for you guys. Fifth house is the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is not too good. Your funds being cut off because someone's betraying or lying to you, or being emotionally detached. Um, you know, when it comes to their desires or your desires. That's why it's Venus Aquarius. And I'm a Venus Aquarius. I was slightly offended by getting Seven of Swords, but I get it in the sense of someone's being emotionally detached, which is Aquarius, when it comes to their desires. That's Venus. And so someone's doing some sneak shit with you, and you don't really know what they're trying to get at or what they want. You know what I mean? And so you have to watch out for people trying to deceive you, betray you, do some sneak shit. Think about the traditional tarot, right? How it's someone carrying some of the seven swords, like five of the seven swords, and trying to run away with it. Someone's trying to take something from you, right? And they're gonna do it while you're having your most fun. This is the fifth house, so while you are probably at a party, right? You go on a house party, someone might try to steal your shit there, something like that, or like you know, while you're having fun at a festival, someone tries to steal your purse or your phone or some. It's like some sneak shit that's not cool. Be careful about the people that you chill with and having fun with, because or just strangers that you're just generally in a fun environment with, they're gonna try to do some sneak shit. Also, for the people who are just dating, not in relationships but just dating, watch out for them too. There might be some betrayal, deceit, and lying in that end too. Okay. Not relationships though. This is more like the casual dating type of shit. Okay. Ten of Cups though for the sixth house. Bomb.com. This is great. This is that run out the house naked because you're just full of joy. That's that energy that I'm talking about. Okay, Ten of Cups, and it's happening in your sixth house, the house of your everyday duties. So maybe you found out you got accepted to a school that you wanted to get accepted to. Maybe you found out you had a new job. And you got the job that you wanted. Maybe you are finally able to relax because you know one of the duties that you did every day you don't have to do them anymore, or maybe you set up and organized your routine life so well, so dope, that things just move smoothly. You're just really so excited about your everyday life and what it has to offer. So bomb, that's amazing. Very, very good, y'all. Virgo, to go back to the fifth house, Virgo's here. There's nothing in Virgo. Libra's in here. So that's great because the sun is literally at your sixth house. And so that's the part that is shining the most within your life and getting the most attention. So no wonder, right? Um, this could mean too that you kind of you're mostly fulfilled by a partnership that's a part of your everyday life. So that could be something for sure. Mercury is also here too. So you've been trying to manifest this thing and speak this thing into existence, whatever it is, and it happened. So congratulations, you deserve it. I'm very happy for you. Okay. And that's energy coming at you super fast. That's why it's Jupiter Sagittarius. You know, energy coming at you super duper fast, like and so you might be getting messages coming at you super duper fast, or a relationship coming at you super duper fast, or a progression within a relationship coming at you super duper fast. Like if you're in a relationship, maybe you're pregnant, you know, now, and it just came at you nowhere. Or maybe it could be something simple like you and your partner, whether they're romantic or platonic, are coming up with amazing fast idea, and people are running with it and are so excited about that idea that they're running with it, and your opportunities are just coming at you fast. But this energy is basically saying is, you know, you partnering up with somebody, whether it's romantic or platonic, is going to give you fast opportunities, and it's going to come at you super duper fast, and it's going to be working in your favor. I think this is actually really good for you, especially with that Jupiter Sagittarius. That's the best place for Jupiter to be, and Jupiter's about to be in Sag, so word up. Another thing too is that to kind of bring the like downside of this is that your Scorpio is in your seventh house, right? And Venus is definitely retrograding here. This is saying that when it comes to breaking off a relationship or starting a relationship, don't do it too fast. You're going to go through some tough times in the relationship, and it's because your partner is literally becoming your mirror and making you realize things about you that you need to change when it comes to intimacy, when it comes to shared worth, when it comes to bonding, when it comes to anything that has to do with intimacy, sex, whatever. You know what I mean? Because intimacy has multiple layers. And so you're being annoyed because your partner is literally being your mirror, that's being you, and is showing you that you need to change that thing. You get what I'm saying? And so don't be so hasty and be like a Sag and just leave something, leave a good relationship, whether romantic or platonic, because you're upset. Again, they're being your mirror right now. And the thing is, what I would suggest, because Jupiter is in your seventh house too, is try to enjoy your partner as much as you can. Go out and have fun with them and enjoy life, okay? Um, Also, like, learn about intimacy together, learn about different philosophies, beliefs, religions, and what their thoughts on intimacy, and talk about it, converse about it, learn, get excited about it, you know what I mean, like get into that type of vibe, and I think it will work in your favor for sure. Okay, so yeah. um, Eighth house, Two of Swords. You're trying to make a decision. Venus Libra makes so much sense. You're trying to make a decision. It's really, really hard when it comes to, again, intimacy. please just don't, whatever you're trying to do, if you're mad and you're trying to leave the relationship, if you're mad and or if you're trying to jump into a relationship, any type of, when it comes to any sense of relationships, don't act too hasty. Really think things through. Don't base decisions off of passions. Base it off of logic, intuition, emotion, and practicality. Don't focus on the fire energy right now. Know that Sagittarius is in your 8th house. There's nothing in Sag right now, and so the energy is really clear, and it's going to be 2 of Swords. So it's going to be you really trying to make a decision on intimacy. Just don't act too hasty, and honestly, you may not have to even make the decision right now. So just wait until the energies pass, okay? Another thing that I also suggest too is to actually, you know what's funny? I mean, okay, you might be actually trying to decide like what divination person you should go to. I kind of, for some reason, I feel like I have to say that. You have to use your intuition for that. Logic may not be able to help you with that. And then also, if you're trying to make a decision, use divination to see if it can make things a little bit clearer for you. Okay, and then try to use your intuition as well. Maybe even go to somebody who does it professionally and see if they can help you with that. And if you can, just hold off. Hold off on the decision. Don't make the decision. Continue to think it through, but don't let it stress you out. Okay. Hermit for the 9th house. Okay. So I feel like, remember how I suggested y'all kind of learn more about intimacy, looking at different philosophies, beliefs, and religions. I feel like you found a sweet spot, and you're sticking with it, and you're being a recluse, and you're learning all about it with that Mercury energy. You're learning all about it. You're probably staying at home, learning, and that's dope. Continue to do that if you want to. Shit, why not? Use this time to really learn about yourself and all that jazz. It's going to really change you, because your 8th house, your 9th house is ruled by Capricorn, right? Capricorn has Sagittarius here. Capricorn has Saturn here, and Saturn's all about lifelong lessons, major life lessons, taking your authority. This is a way of you taking your authority by getting to different philosophies to see what resonates with you, so you can apply it to your real life. You know what I mean? And then Pluto is also here too. And, with Pluto, this thing can actually help transform you. And it's going to help you kind of realize your own emotions, your own thoughts, and how you should go about certain things. So, yeah, I'm liking this energy. Go with it. Go with it. Eight of Cups. 8 of Cups. I'm trying to remember what. I know what 8 of Cups is. 8 of Cups is you moving away. Walking away is you that's specifically walking away. And I don't know what you're walking away from, but you're doing it. You may be walking away from a job, an opportunity, an opportunity to get you status or a reputation. Walking away from this ridiculous scandal that's like in your face and people just want you to be in it. You're just walking away. You're emotionally detaching and like, nope. And that's really much I can say about that. You're just not for it, and you're walking away. What's in there? Aquarius is there. Mars is in your 10th house. Oof, sorry, my microphone keeps messing up. And with Mars in your 10th house, this shows that you were definitely like brainstorming on how to go about this thing in your mind, seeing how can this help everybody that's affected. But then you're like, you know what? I just need to detach myself from the situation. Bye. You know what I mean? And that's what it was. Right there. And that's Neptune Pisces. That's Pisces. Pisces is like, all right, I already felt this, so I'm ready to go. Bye. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I'm feeling there. And then Ace of Swords for the 11th house. New friends, which is great. You're kind of connected with new acquaintances, new friends, new people within your life. And the dope thing about it is like they're kind of bringing a perspective that is totally different from you, and you're learning from, and you're excited to learn about, and you're considering resonating with your own. You know, they're kind of bringing up a new way of thinking to you. You know what I mean? And you're excited about it. So new beginnings with friends, and they're gonna change your way of thinking when it comes to something. Maybe when it comes to friends, maybe when it comes to how you perceive your talents, something like that, right? And then lastly, Four of Swords. Now with the Four of Swords, right? Tricky, tricky, tricky. Let me think about the Four of Swords for a second, y'all. For some reason, I'm getting a blank. Especially with the 12th house. Like, I'm getting like weird cards for the 12th house, y'all, and I don't know why. It's the strangest thing in the world. So I'm like, how does that make sense? But, you know. See, the Four of Swords is interesting because, like, the card before it is the Five of Swords, which is, you fighting with words, right? Um, the Four of Swords is like the complete different. Is you kind of being a little bit passive, chilled, relaxed, you contemplating, you kind of even recuperating. You know what I mean? Um, before the beef, before the drama. You know what I mean? It's you trying to kind of think how you should go about things because you're trying to avoid the Five of Swords, the tongue lashings. You know what I mean? And so you might be doing this when it comes to your self undoing. You're thinking like, okay, how should I go about this? Should I focus on my self undoing right now? Okay, well, if I do, I'm just going to be in a chill way. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not really stressed about it. You're not really stressed about spirituality, too. You're just wanting things to come to you. And I get it. I do. I get it. There's nothing really much to say about that card, honestly. It's kind of like a baby hermit card. So do what you feel is right. You need to, do Tai Chi, need to do fucking if you need to meditate, just do you. It's spirituality, so energy comes to you in an interesting way. So I think that'd be cool. Um, this is Aquarius, Pisces in the 11th. I mean Neptune in the 11th. I feel like you might be meeting new spiritual friends, people that you have a spiritual connection with, which is dope, and that's why they're bringing this new idea to you. That's dope. Aries is here. That's Chiron. And actually Chiron's in Pisces now. So they're helping. These new friends are helping healing some childhood wounds that you have connected to your self undoing and self sabotaging ways. So dope. Yay, that's exciting, Taurus rising. It's great. Go ahead and meet them people. They're gonna really bust some shit wide open for you. And then nothing's in Aries, so it's just that pure energy there. All right, y'all. So that's what I have for Taurus risings. I hope you like this. Please comment, like, subscribe, share, care, and all that good stuff. If you're interested in a reading, whether it's an astrological reading or an astro tarot reading, check out my Etsy. It's etsy.com/astrodim. Um, actually, etsy.com/shop/astrodim. And then my Patreon videos, I do new moon, full moon videos. And eventually, once I get enough subscribers, I'll start doing extended reads for these, right? But you have to support the kid to join. So please do. It's only $2 a month, so just do it. And then check out my social media down below, and also check out my podcast, which is called My Bed and Astrology. Right now, I'm doing this thing called Podcast Oween. Every single day, I'm talking about a conspiracy theory celebrity death and looking at the celebrities' birth chart and death chart and see what it can say, see what it tells me, and see if they really died the way that people are saying they died. Isn't that cool? Very spooky, very Halloween. So far, I did Biggie, Tupac, Easy E, Marilyn Monroe, and Dorothy Dandridge. And tomorrow I'm going to do somebody else, and it's going to be an everyday thing. Check it out, y'all. It's really cool. It's on most music platforms and podcast platforms, okay? So you just type in my Bed and Astrology, and most likely you'll be able to find it. All right, y'all. I hope you have a beautiful, lovely, awesome, dope ass month. All right? All right. Peace.